think they've got a free run. They're going to find someone at the top of the spurs. Got him!
Hey folks, farmers across the globe are dealing with a major crisis. Millions of monkeys are now invading urban areas and wreaking havoc, causing billions in damage. But what's pushing everyday farmers to take matters into their own hands and launch massive hunts against this out-of-control species? Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to uncover the shocking reason in this video. Why are farmers hunting millions of monkeys? Monkeys are incredibly smart creatures, but for farmers, they can be an absolute nightmare. For years, these animals have raided farmlands, tearing through crops and leaving behind massive financial losses. In South Africa's Cape Peninsula, farmers report losing as much as 40% of their harvests to these relentless invaders, everything from vineyards to cornfields. In some regions, it's not unusual to wake up and discover that an entire season's crop has been wiped out overnight. Confronted with the destruction, hunting and trapping are the initial approaches people consider. These methods remain in use today, but they pose challenges, as hunters face the risk of injury and often lack adequate protective gear or training. The situation is further complicated because, in many regions, monkeys are legally protected, like under South Africa's National Environmental Management Biodiversity Act, which mandates a permit to manage these invasive species. To prioritize safety, hunters must adhere to strict protocols to reduce risks and harm. It's essential never to hunt solo, as safety comes with group support. Hunting teams usually include 3 to 5 members, each skilled in understanding monkey behavior and outfitted with protective equipment like bite-resistant suits, helmets, and reinforced gloves. During these hunts, marksmen rely on high-powered rifles chambered in calibers like .23 Remington or .308 Winchester, offering the precision and stopping power needed to take down monkeys from a safe distance. This approach isn't just about effectiveness. It also ensures hunter safety and stays within legal guidelines. It's considered one of the safest and most regulated ways to control the monkey population. Do you agree with this strategy approved by the South African government? If you do, drop a 2 in the comments below. As a South African farmer, I've seen firsthand how the government's approach to monkey attacks has evolved. Around 2020, we shifted from hazardous hunting tactics to more advanced methods. A platform built from bamboo and steel helps hunters monitor and deter monkeys. Priced between banal $200 and $1,500, it has greatly cut down on costly and dangerous hunting expeditions. You may have heard about different trap designs, but in South Africa, monkey traps have become a vital tool for farmers fighting the constant devastation of their crops. The atmosphere is tense as farmers arm themselves with wire cage traps, and hunters realize every second is critical. The stakes are enormous. If they don't succeed, the monkeys will come back and ruin everything in their path. Yet, the fiercest debate about these traps centers on where to place them. Some believe the traps should be positioned at the farm's borders to stop monkey invasions, while others disagree, worried that wild boars could unintentionally get caught. The concept of using bait like corn or fruit to draw invasive species into traps has ignited controversy, with many arguing it endangers harmless animals. Amid these disputes, you may be unaware of a key law. Hunting monkeys or setting traps without a permit is illegal and can lead to harsh penalties, such as a fine of up to $1,000 or 7 years in prison. Furthermore, the law bans monkey hunting in non-designated areas. If you're familiar with any areas where this applies, drop a comment below. As we tackle these issues, striking a balance is crucial. Many farmers are pushing for government subsidies to offset the costs of humane solutions, like motion sensor alarms and GPS tracking devices. These investments could better safeguard farmers. Would you opt for hunting monkeys, or should we prioritize developing smarter systems? In closing, the challenge persists. How do we safeguard farmers' livelihoods while managing invasive species? What's your take? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more insights on this critical topic. Stay tuned for further updates. American farmers are battling a relentless invasive predator with high stakes. In Alaska, black bears ravage cornfields, inflicting up to $20,000 in losses per season. The true terror, though, is when these massive creatures wander into towns, breaking into homes for food. Drop a comment with the number 1 and picture waking up to a bear rummaging through your kitchen. It's more common than you'd expect. Red foxes pose a serious threat, capable of scaling fences and decimating entire poultry farms in a single night. Compounding the issue, they carry diseases that endanger both livestock and humans. However, their fiercest rival is wild pigs, In South Carolina, these invasive animals inflict over $12.6 million in agricultural damage annually, striking unpredictably. In Alaska, the threat has led to more than $15 million in yearly losses, prompting the government to implement swift measures. Firearms remain the main defense, with all hunters required to follow stringent rules from the Alaska Wildlife Department. As winter nears, black bears grow more aggressive, driven by their need to store fat for hibernation, leading them to roam farther and more often for food. This makes them easier to spot, but also less predictable. Alaska's black bear population is estimated at 700,000 to 800,000, with a hunting quota of 8 to 12 bears per season, varying based on population control needs and environmental factors. In Alaska's unforgiving wilderness, hunting demands patience and tactical skill. Hunters must gauge the wind and leverage the rugged landscape to succeed. With the black bear population now around 200,000, government regulation has improved control over this invasive species. Though firearms prove effective, they spark debate. Critics warn that widespread gun use heightens safety concerns and advocate for options like habitat management and public education. Yet, for those facing the danger firsthand, the threat is undeniable, and immediate action is essential. As winter nears and bear activity wanes, a fresh threat emerges: red foxes. Swift and relentless, these predators prey on poultry, keeping farmers on high alert. The hunt persists, with hunters using sniper rifles like the Remington 700 for precision and strength over long ranges. A gunshot shatters the quiet, and tension spikes as the fox darts across the open field. Every moment is critical in this high-stakes pursuit. Have you hunted red foxes? If yes, drop a comment with the number 2. If not, leave a 5. These hunts highlight not just skill and preparation, but also the deep respect hunters must hold for the environment and hunting ethics. Another fox taken down. Nature's lesson is unmistakable. Patience, precision, and respect are essential for survival.
Got him! Heck of a shot.
Beyond firearms, a critical tool for daytime hunting is the electronic predator caller. This device imitates the distressed cries of small animals, drawing red foxes from their cover into exposed areas. Crafted through thorough research, these callers boost the odds of locating and targeting foxes from a safe distance, enhancing both safety and efficiency. In South Carolina's expansive forests and sprawling grasslands, wild boar hunting is a high-stakes endeavor. Endurance is crucial for traversing the rugged landscape, and sharp 20/20 vision is vital for spotting boars accurately from up to 400 feet away. The wild boar hunting season kicks off on July 1st and lasts until February 28th, occasionally extending into March and April in specific areas. In fall and winter, boars grow more aggressive while foraging to stock up for winter, making them easier to track but more dangerous due to their territorial instincts. South Carolina's erratic climate, with scorching summers and freezing winters, challenges every hunter's stamina and concentration. Dehydration, heat stroke, and frostbite pose genuine risks. For wild boar hunters, teamwork is critical during this season. The key takeaway from this video is that thorough preparation and reliance on your team can determine whether a hunt succeeds or turns into a perilous situation. Hunting invasive species in America's rugged wilderness pushes courage to the limit. Brutal weather and ferocious prey demand unwavering focus and preparation. Could you stand your ground against a 300-pound wild boar charging straight at you? Drop your story in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe for more thrilling hunts. Were you aware of the destructive wildfire that struck California recently, known as the Palisades Fire, which ignited near Los Angeles on January 7, 2025? Driven by intense Santa Ana winds blowing at speeds up to 70 miles per hour, this ferocious fire burned through more than 23,000 acres, stretching from Pacific Palisades to the Santa Monica Mountains. Curious about the suffering endured by wildlife due to California's wildfires? Drop a comment with the number 1 to discover more in this video. Over 1,700 firefighters from California and nearby regions battled relentlessly for more than a week, grappling with harsh weather conditions. The catastrophe obliterated over 12,300 structures, such as homes, schools, and businesses, displacing more than 1,500 residents. With economic losses surpassing $50 billion USD, this could be the costliest wildfire in California's history.
Several homes on fire, probably 20.
This explains much of why the fire spread so rapidly. Feel free to share any extra details in the comments below. The fire's main triggers have been pinpointed as a mix of natural conditions and human actions. California's ongoing severe drought has left vegetation parched and highly prone to catching fire. Data shows 83% of the Los Angeles region is currently drought-stricken, with many areas rainless since April last year. Another key factor is invasive species like cheatgrass, a quick-spreading, highly flammable plant. The intense wildfire in Altadena, California, put horses on local farms at grave risk. As flames surged across 200 acres in mere hours, residents and rescue crews raced against time to save the animals from harm. A local woman recounted how she swiftly rallied vehicles and volunteers to evacuate 12 horses from the blaze's path. Strong winds fueled the fire, complicating efforts to reach and transport the horses safely. Dense black smoke and swirling embers heightened the urgency of the crisis. Drop a comment with the number 2 to express your support and share thoughts on the efforts to protect animals in this critical emergency. During California's destructive wildfires, rescuing horses was a critical focus as flames rapidly endangered farms. Rescue crews worked swiftly, using specialized trucks and trailers to move horses out of harm's way. Teams without experience were urged to clear the area to avoid disrupting the operations. This highlights the vital need for preparedness in emergencies involving both people and animals. Within just 24 hours, over 400 animals perished in the wildfire's flames. Volunteers and wildlife specialists found a koala, now receiving treatment at a hospital. The Los Angeles region was once a thriving habitat for numerous invasive species, including hundreds of kangaroos and koalas, serving as a key ecological center for native wildlife. Yet the abrupt wildfires ravaged these habitats, leaving animals with scant opportunity to flee. When encountering a koala or other wildlife in a fire zone, swift and proper action is vital. After rescuing a koala from the blaze, prioritize giving it water to combat dehydration. Avoid feeding it, as water is key to helping it cope with the stress of extreme heat and dehydration. If you find an animal in the fire zone, remain calm, handle it gently, and contact a rescue team immediately. In these critical moments, we must respond with urgency and responsibility, as it's our duty to safeguard wildlife with nowhere else to turn. Let this serve as a reminder that we must prepare not just for our own safety, but also for the survival of the innocent animals that share our land. Act as a responsible citizen and help preserve the forests in your community. Share your ideas in the comments on how California can rebuild and restore the fire-ravaged areas moving forward. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to support efforts to protect invasive species habitats, and keep watching our next video. Ravenwood, a quaint hamlet in Louisiana's wetlands, is encircled by vast swamps. When flood season hits, water levels surge, pushing alligators from their lairs into the village outskirts. For years, residents have shared tales of enormous alligators prowling and striking in the marshes. But how much truth lies in these stories? To dive deeper into this tale, drop a comment with the number 1. The Ravenwood wetlands, covering more than 100 square miles, host around 10,000 alligators. During peak flood season, these beasts can reach 18 feet in length and weigh over a ton. Annually, villagers attempt to safeguard their properties with underwater fences, but the flood's force and the alligators might overwhelm these defenses. The fences frequently warp and snap, unable to bear the alligator's massive weight. Following incidents in the 1980s, local officials, teamed with biologists and hunters, took steps to address the issue. They found that floods formed perfect feeding areas, drawing hordes of alligators. To curb the population and lessen the risk, the community launched a strictly managed alligator hunt involving trapping and hunting. This initiative eased the immediate danger, but it sparked debate about whether it was sufficient to fully manage the steadily increasing alligator population. The alligator hunt kicks off with the rumble of rugged vehicles built to tackle swamp terrain. Hunters, legally required to be 18 or older, confront tough conditions while maneuvering through perilous, murky waters. Alligators, frequently exceeding 18 feet, aren't ordinary targets, armed with jaws that can unleash over 3,700 pounds of pressure per square inch. Novice hunters can jeopardize everything by misjudging their target, which is intolerable when pursuing alligators. Every hunt demands at least 5 support crew members. Heavy-duty reinforced traps are set to capture the alligators, and hunters employ ropes to restrain the prey. But these tactics can falter if the alligator breaks free or thrashes fiercely. Have you tried this approach? If yes, drop a comment with the number 2. If not, leave a comment with the number 0. To prevent unexpected attacks, hunters need to grasp alligator behavior, particularly their stealth and swiftness underwater. Alligators strike from below, lurking in the deepest waters to ambush prey with rapid lunges. Thus, hunters must stay vigilant to reduce risks. Once an alligator is caught, hunters promptly cover its eyes to lower stress and secure it by clamping its mighty jaws. This stops any flailing or aggression. Alligators depend on their vision and jaw power for defense. Successfully capturing one is a triumph in managing Louisiana's hazardous alligator population. Alligator hunting in the U.S. has evolved considerably over time. By the mid-20th century, trapping gave way to firearm-based hunting, overseen by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. In Texas, Alligator hunting is now permitted under tight rules to maintain a sustainable population in lakes and rivers. Hunters may use .38 caliber rifles to effectively harvest alligators. Firearm use is strictly controlled, and hunters must adhere to the guidelines set by the FWC, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
And one more time. Just go in the neck, not the skull. One more. In the neck, this time take your time.
I'm shaking like it.
Hunters are cautioned to keep a safe distance from alligators to prevent sudden attacks. Breaking hunting laws can result in harsh penalties. In Louisiana, during the rainy season, posting warning signs near flood-prone zones is critical, alerting people to avoid areas with heavy alligator presence, particularly as rising waters push the threat closer to residences. Post-hunt, sharing alligator meat with struggling families offers vital nutrition while minimizing waste, transforming a danger into a chance to aid those facing food insecurity. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to support us. As Louisiana residents grapple with dangers from alligators, another predatory threat is rising in the northern and western U.S. wolves. These animals have been wreaking havoc on livestock, especially sheep, in places like Montana, leading to major financial losses. In 2021, the sheep industry faced substantial setbacks, with more than 80% of losses tied to nighttime attacks. That year, researchers estimated over 20,000 wolf pups were born, worsening the situation. Curious about how Louisianans are handling wolves? If you're interested, drop a comment with the number 1. The fierce female wolves nurturing their young need ample food, but dwindling wild prey pushes them toward livestock. Their strategic pack hunting tactics, involving synchronized and cunning attacks, heighten the struggle for ranchers, transforming the cattle farming landscape. Their growls herald an approaching hunt, a mark of pack solidarity before they launch their assault. For years, ranchers used hunting dogs to safeguard their livestock, but the expanding wolf population has rendered this approach ineffective. As female wolves naturally hunt to nourish their pups, the pack's survival is at stake. This relentless cycle poses a direct threat to ranchers' livelihoods. How can they counter such a powerful natural force? To address the rising losses from wolf attacks, securing a hunting permit is now a vital step. Hunters can legally obtain permits through the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks Department. They can buy approved firearms from licensed retailers, like Bass Pro Shops. With the permit secured, hunters must concentrate on setting up traps for the upcoming hunt. To set a wolf trap effectively, select a firm spot like a trail, clear any snow, and use an axe to dig a hole that fits the MB750 trap tightly, but not oversized. Secure a 10-foot chain to a tree or a medium-sized object to limit the wolf's movement. Gently place the trap with balanced pressure, rolling your hand off the ground for safety. Finally, fit the trap securely into the hole, ensuring it's stable and level. This is a classic trap design. Conceal the trap with fresh, soft snow to merge it seamlessly with the surroundings. Wolves, being clever and wary predators with keen senses, can spot disruptions easily. Routinely inspect the trap to confirm it's working properly. A single error in setting the trap may allow the wolf to break free and vanish into the wilderness, so hunters should check the trap at least twice daily. The risks are significant when hunters retrieve their traps. They must stay alert, as the traps are built to snap open and shut rapidly, demanding extra caution for safety. This careful approach has aided Montana hunters in controlling the wolf population. Data indicates that this diligence has kept hunting within the state's safety thresholds, with the annual wolf hunting quota generally set between 200 and 400 from January to March. In regions like Alaska and the Pacific Northwest, the illegal trade of counterfeit wolf pelts has emerged as a significant problem. Hunters must report their wolf pelt harvests to government authorities to verify authenticity. The influx of fake fur products has destabilized the market and jeopardized conservation efforts. Genuine wolf fur is prized for luxury clothing and accessories, but fake pelts erode the economic value of the trade. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to show your support.
Good shot.
Hello, I'm Alex Carter, a filmmaker from the middle of America, and I'm tired of my farm being attacked by millions of wild boars. What modern equipment will American hunters use to hunt and eliminate them? Leave a comment with the number 1 if you're ready for a surprise in this video. Wild boars are ravaging Georgia, causing more than 100 million USD in damage each year. They destroy cornfields, damage irrigation systems, and increase attacks on livestock. My family has lost 50% of our crops over the years, and I decided to put an end to this assault immediately by confronting them directly. According to Georgia law, we hunt legally with a permit from the Department of Natural Resources, ensuring that every shot is ethical. What must we do to hunt millions of wild boars effectively in this situation? Night hunting is our strength. Thermal scopes help detect heat signatures in the forest at night, allowing us to spot wild boars before they run away. But the batteries for the scopes run out quickly, and they are quite expensive.
Hey, what you got there, bud?
The Razor vehicle quickly proved to be the most advanced equipment, but its noise can scare the wild boars away from the hunting spot. The drone signal is disrupted in dense forests. Every tool has its limitations, but when the signal weakens, we switch to direct coordination with the team on the ground, using infrared binoculars and additional tracking technology to ensure stable wild boar hunting. Do you agree with this method? If so, leave a comment with the number 2. One night deep in the mountains, we faced our biggest challenge while hunting wild boars. Our drone spotted a massive boar weighing over 400 pounds heading toward my field. If it reached the crops, I would lose everything. The drone signal flickered, and the flashlight on the thermal scope blinked red. I had everything ready. One shot through the scope with the Remington 700. The shot rang out, and the beast fell just inches from the field. That moment, captured by my camera, was our victory, proof from a filmmaker that we can win this battle. Continuing our journey, the 4K camera on the drone tracks them from above, while the Polaris Razor quickly takes us to the ambush point. Georgia law requires us to report every wild boar taken down, so we document each one to remain compliant with regulations. This is not just hunting, it's a responsibility. How is wild boar hunting regulated in your country? Additionally, to deal with the large number of wild boars, hunting them from helicopters is legal in Georgia, with a special permit, and our Bell 206 provides quick speed. The Winchester rifles with loopholed scopes offer high accuracy for fast-moving boars when hunting from the air. Hunters face the challenge of aircraft vibrations, so we use modern equipment to ensure a safe flight. This is America's battle, and we won't give up. The most notable aspect of using modern equipment is that we can cover vast areas in just a few minutes. However, helicopters consume a lot of fuel, and extended use can contribute to environmental pollution. The permits are also very strict, but in return, America's agricultural economy is gradually being restored. If you have any questions after watching this video, leave a comment and we'll be sure to answer. Follow our journey on social media to support farmers and spread the message. Together, we can protect our hearts. Like and subscribe to our channel to join the next hunt. Meanwhile, as the ostrich population in Australia continues to rise, the risk to humans is becoming more serious. They run extremely fast, reaching speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, fast enough to keep up with vehicles on the road. Recent videos show ostriches chasing bicycles on highways, posing a danger to public safety. Weighing up to 300 pounds, they can cause serious accidents when colliding with cars or pedestrians. It's estimated that ostrich-related accidents could cause up to $1 million in damages each year, including vehicle damage, medical costs, and economic losses. Are you ready to explore the world of ostriches? If so, leave a comment with the number 1 to start the video. In addition to that is their rapid reproduction rate. A female ostrich can lay up to 20 eggs each breeding season, significantly contributing to the annual population increase. With an estimated population growth of 10% each year, the frequency of ostrich-related accidents is expected to rise. To address this situation, the Australian government has organized ostrich hunting activities. Here, hunters must strictly follow legal guidelines to ensure safety and ecological balance. Hunters are required to have a valid firearms license, which is issued after passing a comprehensive background check. This check ensures they have no criminal record or mental health issues. Additionally, they must complete firearm safety courses. A separate hunting license issued by wildlife management agencies in states like Western Australia, South Australia, and Queensland is required. In the Coron region of South Australia, emu hunting is restricted to March through June to ensure population management during the non-breeding season. Happy shooting. Hunters primarily use large caliber rifles like the .375 H&H Magnum or Winchester Model 70. These rifles are powerful enough to take down targets from long distances. Telescopic sights enhance accuracy, reducing the risk of missed shots that could endanger the hunter. Do you enjoy emu hunting? If so, leave comment number 2. A professional hunter can take down 10 to 15 emus per day, resulting in approximately 600 emus culled over 40 hunting days each year. Hunters must meet strict requirements to participate legally. Obtaining a firearms license involves a 30-day waiting period for background checks, safety training, and knowledge of hunting regulations. Hunters are also encouraged to purchase public liability insurance to protect against accidents. Since stricter regulations were implemented in 2018, the success rate in managing emu populations has improved.
Okay. It's so beautiful.
Over the past 5 years, regulated hunting has reduced the emu population by approximately 5,000 in key areas like Western Australia and South Australia. Emu hunting strategies often involve stalking from a distance, using natural cover to avoid detection. Precise shot angles are critical to ensure a quick, ethical, and legal kill. Hunters must avoid overhunting and target only healthy adult emus, sparing juveniles to maintain ecological balance. Penalties for illegal hunting are severe, including fines up to $50,000 and potential jail time for repeat offenders. Since the introduction of hunter regulations and training in 2018, dangerous encounters have decreased by over 700 incidents annually, demonstrating the effectiveness of these measures in ensuring human safety and wildlife conservation. Comparing emu hunting with firearms to aerial hunting by aircraft reveals differences in efficiency and cost. Aerial hunting, primarily conducted from July to September, can cull approximately 1,500 emus. However, this method incurs high fuel and equipment costs, so it is typically carried out only once a year, with most hunting occurring on the ground. After hunting, emu meat in Australia is fully processed and utilized, significantly contributing to the economy. Emu meat, high in protein and low in cholesterol, is used in premium dishes from steaks to sausages. The emu processing industry in Australia generates approximately $15 million in annual revenue. This is widely supported by the public, though meat quality must be inspected before use to ensure food safety and hygiene. I hope this video brings you new insights about Australia. If you find this video meaningful, please like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to keep watching. Not only emus, but also elephants are disrupting people's lives. Giant elephants are encroaching on highways, marking the boundary between forests and residents' banana plantations. 4 leading elephants, followed by a massive herd, charge into banana fields in a chaotic scene as hundreds of elephants jostle for food. Do you want to explore what measures farmers have used to deal with elephants? If so, leave comment number 1. Due to the continuous expansion of urban areas, their natural habitats have been reduced, making natural food sources insufficient. The elephants are forced to encroach upon human farms to survive. According to a report from the Australian Department of Environment and Forestry, over the past 5 years, these elephants have caused damage to more than 24.7 acres of banana plantations nationwide, with total estimated losses reaching hundreds of millions of dollars. This scene is heartbreaking for farmers who helplessly watch their primary assets being destroyed, trampled, and left in ruins. What remains is a scene of devastation, coupled with the farmers' feelings of helplessness and fear. To address the severe damage caused by the large number of elephants, Americans have implemented electric fencing. This solar-powered electric fence features a flexible spring design and adheres to ES safety standards. The installation process for the fence takes about a week. Farmers use hammers to drive posts into the ground, set up the electrical wires, and install solar-powered generators. The cables are stretched between the posts, ensuring that the fence is tall enough to prevent elephants from crossing. The fence will be approximately 15 feet high and extend along the border. Each month, the Australian government conducts quality checks to ensure that the electric fence is functioning effectively. However, the increasing number of elephants has compelled the government to adopt more extreme measures to control these large animals. The government will issue licenses to over 200 hunters to use firearms for elephant hunting. To minimize disturbance to local communities, the government mandates that hunting be carried out away from residential areas, with preferred locations being remote wilderness regions. To carry out this task, hunters must undergo training on weapon use and response skills in a professional environment. Heavy rifles are authorized for use against elephants in Australia. According to strict regulations, hunters are required to register and obtain firearm permits from relevant authorities.
Okay, coming on. Good shot.
They also need to demonstrate safe firearm proficiency for at least 6 months to meet effective hunting standards. Hunters must adhere to firearm safety rules, have situational assessment skills, and, most importantly, know how to identify targets correctly and avoid accidentally shooting unrelated animals. Hunting with heavy rifles is closely monitored and only conducted in coordination with local authorities to ensure safety and minimize environmental and community impacts. Have you hunted elephants with a rifle? If yes, leave comment number 2. If not, leave comment number 5. During the elephant hunting season in Australia, particularly in peak months like March and April each year, efforts are primarily focused on reducing the number of elephants to protect farms and ensure the safety of local residents. During the hunting season, hunters have successfully reduced the invasive elephant population from around 2,000 to 300, demonstrating the effectiveness of hunting in controlling and maintaining a stable elephant population. Hunters must face elephants weighing around 12,000 pounds, requiring absolute precision and high skill to bring down the animals instantly. They need to aim for the brain, a critical spot located at the front of the skull, just above the base of the trunk. With the thick skull and complex structure, only highly experienced hunters can execute this shot perfectly. Many hunters have not complied with the regulations on elephant hunting, making this a serious issue that harms the environment. Many individuals and hunting organizations have taken advantage of opportunities to carry out illegal activities for personal and commercial purposes. The illegal trade in elephant ivory reduces the number of elephants in the wild. In addition to hunting elephants, some tribes view elephants as deities and revere them with deep reverence. In these cultures, elephants are not only a part of daily life, but also symbolize strength and power. The rituals and traditions associated with elephants often reflect respect and admiration for these majestic animals. Thank you for watching today's video. What are your thoughts on hunting elephants to control their numbers and protect crops? If you agree with this approach, please leave a comment with the number 1 below the video. If you have any better solutions, don't forget to share your ideas and opinions in the comments section. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends so they can watch and enjoy it too.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the world of apex predators, crocodiles, whose hunting instincts have been honed over millions of years. Their unique physiology allows them to regulate body temperature according to their surroundings, conserving energy and making them stealthy hunters. Crocodiles primarily inhabit freshwater environments such as rivers, lakes, and swamps, but some species have also adapted to survive in saltwater habitats. Are you ready to dive into their world? If so, leave a 0 in the comments below. When submerged in water, crocodiles reveal only their eyes and nostrils, making them incredibly difficult to detect. They possess the patience to wait for hours or even days in search of the perfect opportunity to strike. The moment prey comes within reach, crocodiles launch forward with astonishing speed. Their razor-sharp teeth and immense muscular strength make them lethal predators, capable of taking down even large prey with ease. Accurately determining the number of crocodile attacks on humans worldwide is challenging due to various factors, such as incomplete statistics and regional differences in reporting. However, estimates from conservation organizations and wildlife research groups suggest that approximately 1,000 crocodile attacks on humans occur each year, with around 100 of them resulting in fatalities.
Hey, buddy.
The increasing number of crocodile attacks on humans can be attributed to the rapid growth of crocodile populations and their adaptability to various environments. As conservation programs and population restoration efforts have successfully boosted crocodile numbers, human crocodile encounters have become more frequent. This is especially true in areas where human activities overlap with crocodile habitats, leading to a higher risk of conflict. Beyond direct attacks, crocodiles also pose a threat by invading residential areas, creating serious dangers for local communities. As urban development encroaches on their natural habitats, crocodiles may seek food or shelter near populated regions. These factors combined have made crocodiles increasingly hazardous to humans, emphasizing the need for greater awareness and the implementation of effective management strategies to ensure both human safety and the conservation of this species. To address the dangers posed by crocodiles, one possible solution is controlled hunting to manage their population. This approach must be carried out responsibly, under strict supervision from conservation agencies and local authorities. Regulated hunting can help reduce crocodile density in high-risk areas, minimizing the chances of human-crocodile encounters and enhancing community safety. Do you agree with this method? If yes, like the video. If not, leave the number 1 in the comments below. To hunt crocodiles effectively and safely, it is essential to follow key principles. First, obtaining permits from authorities and adhering to hunting regulations is crucial. This not only ensures legal compliance but also helps protect crocodile populations and their habitats. Second, hunters must have in-depth knowledge of crocodile behavior and habits, allowing them to identify the right time and location for a successful and responsible hunt. When hunting crocodiles, using high-powered firearms is crucial for a quick and effective takedown. Rifles and large-caliber shotguns are commonly chosen for their penetration power and ability to neutralize the target swiftly, minimizing the crocodile's suffering while ensuring hunter safety. However, hunters must possess the necessary skills and experience to ensure accuracy and responsible firearm use, prioritizing both efficiency and safety throughout the hunting process.
Well done. That is correct.
In addition to controlled hunting, another important approach to raising awareness about crocodiles is the establishment of wildlife reserves. These protected areas not only provide a safe habitat for crocodiles to thrive, but also offer opportunities for people to better understand their behavior and ecological significance. Within these reserves, visitors can participate in educational programs and guided tours, gaining deeper insight into the vital role crocodiles play in maintaining a balanced ecosystem.
Okay, let's shoot him.
Additionally, scientific research conducted within these reserves can provide valuable insights into crocodile ecology and behavior. This knowledge helps develop more effective conservation strategies that protect crocodile populations while ensuring human safety in areas where they coexist. By combining conservation efforts with education, we can foster a balanced relationship between humans and crocodiles, contributing to the preservation of nature's delicate equilibrium. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with our upcoming content. Wild boars originate from Asia and Europe. Research on their origins suggests that they first appeared in East Asia, specifically southeastern China, before expanding to other parts of Asia and Europe. Over time, wild boars have evolved into various subspecies, demonstrating remarkable adaptability to diverse environments, from tropical rainforests to temperate forests and grasslands. Their migration and expansion into new territories have led to their presence in many regions worldwide. Join us to learn more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest updates. Wild boars are known for their high reproductive rate, as they can breed year-round, with peak mating seasons typically occurring in late autumn and winter. Their gestation period lasts around 115 days, and a single female can give birth to a litter of 4 to 12 piglets, with an average of 5 to 6 per litter. The number of offspring depends on environmental conditions and food availability, making wild boar populations highly adaptable and resilient. With their high reproductive rate and remarkable adaptability, wild boars have established a massive population in the U.S., estimated at around 9 million, spreading across multiple states. However, natural forest vegetation alone is insufficient to sustain such a large population, leading these animals to invade farmlands and cause significant damage. According to USDA research, wild boars inflict approximately $15 billion in damages annually on agriculture and related industries in the U.S. Research indicates that wild boars frequently uproot soil, damaging crops and soil structure, with losses reaching up to $190 per acre. These feral hogs consume a wide variety of crops, including corn, soybeans, rice, wheat, peanuts, and vegetables, making them a major threat to agricultural production. Have you ever experienced damage caused by wild boars on your farm or in your area? Share your experience in the comments. Now, let's explore the first method to address this issue: hunting wild boars with shotguns, a common practice in the U.S. for several compelling reasons. One of the main advantages of using shotguns is their effectiveness at close range. Wild boars often inhabit dense brush in forested areas where visibility is limited, making short-range shooting essential for successful control. Do you agree with this method? If yes, like the video. If not, leave the number 1 in the comments. In these conditions, the ability of shotguns to deliver powerful close-range shots is highly valuable. Additionally, shotguns are well known for their stopping power when hunting large and strong animals like wild boars, especially when using buckshot or slugs. The stopping power of a shotgun ensures that the animal is taken down quickly and humanely, reducing suffering while increasing hunting efficiency. Another significant advantage of using shotguns for wild boar hunting is their versatility. Hunters can load shotguns with different types of ammunition, such as buckshot for close encounters and slugs for longer range shots. This flexibility allows hunters to adapt to varying hunting conditions, improving both efficiency and safety in the field. Hunting wild boars by helicopter, also known as aerial hunting, has become increasingly popular in certain parts of the U.S., particularly in states facing severe wild boar infestations. This method is considered highly effective for population control due to its ability to cover large areas quickly and access difficult terrains. Aerial hunting enables the rapid removal of large numbers of wild boars, which is crucial in regions experiencing significant agricultural and environmental damage. Helicopters allow hunters to quickly approach and engage wild boars as soon as they are spotted, significantly reducing the chances of escape. Data and research highlight the critical role hunters play in controlling the feral hog population. Their efforts directly impact agricultural productivity, environmental conservation, and the overall economic stability of affected communities. By efficiently managing wild boar numbers, aerial hunting helps mitigate damage and supports long-term ecological and economic balance. Additionally, in terms of environmental conservation, hunters play a crucial role in protecting natural habitats by reducing the damage caused by wild boars. By controlling wild boar populations, hunters help support biodiversity and maintain valuable ecosystem services that are economically beneficial. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with our future content.